Gill from TalkMum.com, and today we are going to talk about 5 tips for when you're trying for a baby. Trying to conceive, or TTC as lots of people call it, is a really exciting time, but it can also be a bit of a roller coaster. I think one of the common questions that people have is, apart from the obvious, is there anything else I can be doing to make sure my body is in really great shape when we're trying for a baby? So today we are going to talk about 5 quick and simple tips for things you can do when you're trying to conceive. Our first tip is to drink more water. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? But I think not drinking enough is something that lots of people, me included, are guilty of. So when you're trying for a baby, you should aim to drink between 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. This way you'll always be really hydrated, and things like your cervical fluid, which is really important when you're trying for a baby, will be in fantastic shape. So another tip is to track your cycle. I think lots of women know when their period's due, but you don't necessarily know when you're ovulating or when the most fertile time of the month is to try for a baby. So by writing everything down, you can keep a record of all of these, and so you'll know when the best times to try are. A really simple way of doing this is via an app, and we have a great list of apps over on TalkMum.com, and I'll leave a link in the comments below. So our next tip is to get healthy. Take up some regular exercise if you don't do it already. This is also a really good stress reliever. Make sure your diet is as healthy as possible, get your 5 a day and eat lots of leafy green veg. In terms of alcohol, the government actually recommends that when you're trying for a baby, you cut this out altogether, or at the very least try cutting down. So our next tip is to take a pregnancy supplement. Did you know if you've been taking the pill for a really long time, your body might be low in B vitamins? You should also take folic acid for up to 3 months before you try for a baby, as well as the first 3 months of pregnancy. This way it will build up in your bloodstream and help prevent neural tube defects such as spina bifida. So leading charities Shine also recommend that you take folic acid in conjunction with vitamin B12 at the same time. So Pregnacare His and Her Conception contains a tablet for you and a tablet for your partner. It contains the government recommended levels of things like folic acid and all the B vitamins, as well as zinc, which helps contribute to normal fertility. So our final tip is don't stress, which we know is easier said than done, especially if things aren't happening as quickly as you like. But make sure you talk about your feelings, confide in a friend or your mum, make sure your partner knows how you feel. Also things like yoga or acupuncture, which are great for stress relief. There's lots of things you can try. So those were our top 5 tips when you're trying for a baby. Thanks so much for watching. If there was anything else you'd like to know about, leave a comment below, or anything that worked for you, we'd love to hear it. And one final message from us, good luck.